Hello guys, welcome to today's tutorial, which is the part 2 of the introduction to HTML and CSS. Today we'll be talking about formatting, text formatting. You know, the way we used to have bold, italic. If you have used Microsoft Word or any word processing before, you will know something about bold, for italic, subscript, superscript, and the likes. So we can do all these too with in HTML using HTML tags. So let's say you want to make a text bold, you can just have a B tag, and in between you have this is a bold text. Now let's refresh that and see. Now this is a bold text. Now let's put a normal text so that we can use it to compare. This is a normal text. Okay, let's add a line break so that we know what we're doing. Now we have that. Instead of a line break, we can actually have a p tag too. Don't forget, but a p tag has a closing and an opening and a closing tag. A br tag only has the opening tag, no need for the closing tag. So the second one we'll be talking about is the italic. Now to introduce an italic, all you need to do is to introduce I for italic, B for bold. Now this is an italic text. Let's refresh that and see. Okay, let's add a br tag in front of it. br. So we have that, a normal text, a bold text, and italic text. We can have other HTML formatting tags. We have small, deleted, inserted, marked, subscripts, and superscripts. Now let's pick them one by one. Let's start with a marked text. Now to have a marked text, all you need is a mark tag. Now this is a marked text. Then let's have a small. So small, this is a small text, and let's have a deleted text. To have a deleted text, all you need to do is to put a del for delete. And the deleted text only just as a strike through on it. This other one is an inserted text, which is just an underlined text. So let's try them out and see what we have. Okay, let's break them down. Let's break down. br 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 so that we understand what we're doing. So this is a normal text, this is a bold text, a bit bigger than the normal text. This is an italic text, which is a bit slant. A marked text has a mark on it. You can change the style using attribute. You can change the color using attribute. To come back to that not long. Now this is a small text. You will discover that this text here is a bit smaller than the rest of them. So that's a small text, and this is a deleted text with a strike through on it. and this is an inserted text with an underline. So that is applying it on whole sentence. What about if you want to apply it in if you want to apply it to a part of the sentence? Let's say I want this part of this ipsum lorem ipsum to be bold. All I need to do is to apply it here. Sorry. If I want this part of ipsum lorem to be bold, all I need to do is to apply a b tag here and put the text in between the b tag. Save it and let's refresh. Now you see that it's only that part. Now don't forget something. If you forget to put the closing tag, you will have every other thing in front of it to be bold. So always remember to add closing tag to HTML tags that are in pairs. So you have that. Let's say I want these explicable to be marked. You can just have a mark tag here, which is going to mark these explicable. That's it. Now I was doing some things here the other time. I was adding some text here and they did not show up in my browser. Let me do it again so that you understand what I'm saying. This is h5 comment. No, it's not showing up. It should be somewhere here, but it's not showing up. These are called comments. Comments are an explanation. They are more like an explanation of what you are doing on the line. Now here I said version of the HTML, which is this doc type HTML. Here I'm just trying to explain to yourself or to anybody reading your code. It's always good to add comments to your code to make it readable to you yourself and anybody reading your code. And to add HTML comments, you use an angle bracket, an exclamation mark with 2 dash, and you write anything you want to write. This is the end tag of pre. Now comments do not show up in your browser. They are only for readability in your code. They do not show up now, and it's always a good practice to always add comment to your codes. Now one other thing to note here is indentation. Now always be mindful of indentation so as to make your code readable. Now you will see here that I have an HTML tag open here and closed here, and every other thing in between is indented. So always make sure you are indenting your code so as to make things easier, readable, and a bit more together. Now you here too I did the same thing. This is head. Everything in between this head is indented. Everything in between this body is indented. Same thing is supposed to happen here. Everything in between this pre should be indented. I hope. I use tab for indentation. Your tab for indentation. With this, we've come to the end of today's lesson. Hope to see you in the next lesson. If you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe to the channel so as to get update of videos as we drop them. Have a nice day.